All right, Arc Raiders is pulling off something that we never see in this genre. And if I can be honest, I'm feeling pretty vindicated now after Tech Test 2 earlier in 2025. I said this game was going to take over the space. Nobody believed me. I took a lot of shit for that opinion. Now look, I'm not talking about a big launch pop. I'm not talking about streamers hyping a game for a month and then it just falling off a cliff, but actual like month-over-month retention, which is something we just never see in the space. And I think just based on the design and what we're seeing with the expedition events and this candle like flickering flames event that they're doing, I'm seeing an actual long-running, long-standing IP that might actually stand the test of time, and I think is setting a new standard for the extraction shooter genre. Today, I want to break down exactly what the numbers say, what they mean, and what it means for the future of this game. And also, I wanted to give a little contrasting look as to what it looks like when a game actually retains a player base, how they did it, and when you compare it to the last two videos on this channel talking about Battlefield and how they're losing player numbers hand over fist. We're talking about Splitgate, how they really didn't gain numbers and they're still losing. And then you contrast that to what Arc Raiders is doing. Arc Raiders is obviously an anomaly in this space, but we have to look at how it's happening, what's going on, and how Embark managed to pull it off. Arc Raiders launched October 30th, 2025, and 2 months later, it's still hanging near the top of the Steam charts. I don't know if I've seen another game do this in the last 5 to 6 years, if I'm being honest. We're talking about Steam in this video and not even like the full cross-platform experience. Talking averages, November, the game averaged 264,000 players. December, it averaged around 230. So yeah, we saw a little bit of a drop there. In this genre though, a 13% dip after a launch month is basically like a flat line. But then if you look at the last 30 days, kind of going into the Christmas season, the average players have gone up 5%. So we're not looking at a standard arc, pun intended, of like launch hype, collapse, and then the slow bleed that we see in so many other titles. We're looking at, you know, a small dip after the launch hype, stabilization, and then in my opinion, a rebound with this new Flickering Flames kind of Christmas event, the new update with Stella Montis coming out it just all landed at the right time. And so the question is why is this happening and why is Arc Raiders the game, right? In my opinion, I think the seasonal update drop, keeping the game hot through the holidays, I think it had a lasting impact, way more so than if you compare it to Battlefield 6's winter offensive update. I think when you look at what both updates are doing, both of them have like that cold snap where you're going to freeze if you're outside. But I think when you really talk about Arc Raiders and it's that progression, it's that sense of I'm going in to these things to get items to then upgrade my standing within this event, and then you can unlock stuff. And it's that progression. It's that metagame outside of the actual core gameplay loop, which is why I think Arc Raiders completely took over games like Battlefield and Call of Duty this year. There's real content at the meat of the fucking content update and not just a map that gets covered in snow and that's it, right? Live service games that retain are usually ones that give players the reason to come back, and it's not just the ranked grind or hey, here's a leaderboard event update. It's actual meaningful shit. And we have to look at the 20% holiday discount, the winter sale. The game went on a discount and it was already cheaper than a lot of games in the multiplayer space as is. And I think that matters way more in Arc Raiders case because in my opinion, extraction shooters, you need a constant flow of fresh players. Once the funnel dries up, the whole ecosystem becomes sweaty, becomes punishing, and in my opinion, as new players are coming in, if it is drying up, it becomes hostile to newcomers. And so I think this game also avoided the classic extraction death spiral that we've seen in so many other games, where new players get stomped out, mid players kind of churn and kind of sit in limbo, and then only the diehards remain after a time. And in my opinion, that leads to match quality getting worse, and then the game collapses because you get negative reviews. People say the game is too punishing, it's too sweaty, and then it dies, right? And we're seeing a lot of reports about how Embark actually handles the PvE lobbies versus the PvP with that aggression-based matchmaking. So if you're a player who just likes to go in and PvP, shoot on sight, they're going to pair you more with people who are more combative and more aggressive. And so in my opinion, it doesn't necessarily separate the player bases, at least from a player feel perspective. It's not like you have to like tick on PvE or PvP, but I like that it handles it in the back end well enough. I mean, it kind of just curates the experience for you a little bit based on player trends, which I actually think is pretty cool. But I obviously have to say that I don't believe this system is perfect. When you have a matchmaking system that basically curates an experience based on player trends, you kind of lose that unpredictability factor when you enter a raid. It's the same thing as when you get into skill-based matchmaking, right? Eventually, you realize that you're put into certain lobbies, and that's going to be your experience for the foreseeable future until things change or until whatever algorithms they have decide that the way you're playing it should be put over here. It's very weird because a lot of the time a certain type of player is going to feel punished for playing a certain way. If you run into a group and you know they're going to kill you and you shoot first, the algorithm might take that as you like to KOS, so we're going to put you in more PvP-centric lobbies when that might not be the case. It can never be perfect, right? However, I do like this system better than just going into PvE servers and going into PvP servers. In my opinion, any game that does that, it separates the player base right up front and it just doesn't feel as good. And then, of course, I've already seen videos of people exploiting that system. They go in, they don't KOS, and they just die right off the bat, and then it puts them into, you know, lobbies with, I would say, more casual or more PvE-centric players. They kill a bunch of players and then grab all the loot. And it's like, look, if you're gonna, like, reverse boost in Arc Raiders, you're kind of a piece of shit. But here's the thing, like when you put Arc Raiders against some of the biggest games during December, just to like compare the scale, you have Delta Force that was averaging, you know, 69, call it 70,000 average players. Hunt Showdown around 16 to 17,000 average. Arc Raiders is averaging 230,000. It's a gap that is just, you can't ignore it, right? And so the bigger takeaway here is not that just Arc Raiders is big. I think it's showing that retention pattern that studios actually dream of. This is something that we have talked about on this channel for years. And in my opinion, if you're making a game in this space, and this is why I think multiplayer gaming and being like very, you know, viral successful, man, you need that metagame. You need that retention. You need that hook that keeps people playing and keeps people wanting to progress. And I think this is why you see a lot of games that eat themselves within the first 30 days. And I think this is why you saw a massive fall off with Battlefield 6. And I think it's because that challenge and progression unlock grind, it was too fucking slow to get the proper attachments, to get the guns, to get all that. It was kind of lame. It felt more like you were just being locked out of content, and it was slow for a reason. I think people kind of just like, they lifted the veil and saw like, you're just trying to keep us here, and it doesn't feel good to stay here. And so the question isn't, is Arc Raiders a hit? The question now is, who in the space is ready to compete with a game like Arc Raiders and a game like Tarkov in terms of keeping people retained within that ecosystem? I'm very curious to see what the next game is up after Arc Raiders. I don't see anything on the horizon. I've been seeing rumors that DMZ is returning with the return of Modern Warfare in 2026. The question I would have there is like, does anybody really care? We saw what they did with the first one. We know Activision doesn't really put the resources in to sustain a game like this long term anyway, so will there be any impact at all? I'm not saying Arc Raiders isn't going to eventually fall off. I think what goes up must always come down. But in my opinion, there isn't another game out there right now that gives me this kind of experience.
Raider, down there.
I see that. Hey, you friendly down there?
Hello, fellow raider. I mean no harm here.
How are you? You good, brother?
I will allow safe passage. Do not worry. If you try to use this hatch, you're fine.
You trying to get out, brother?
Yeah, my buddy's just doing some quests.
Okay. Oh.
Careful, Scott.
Hey. Whoa.
Hello.
Raiders there.
We didn't say you could go freely. You owe us a little trinket or something.
Or a little dance. Or a song.
Yeah.
Give us a little jig and sing us a song.
Yes, indubitably.
My squire will come give you a dance.
All right. Yeah. Bring him on.
Yes, indubitably.
I'm going to ask you to put that gun down if you don't mind.
Yeah, where's that itch?
Yeah, put it away.
Yes, me no harm.
Let me get up here and smell you. Oh, you smell like arc. You smell like rusted metal parts. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, Rocketeer.
I built the wall.
Boss.
You built the wall. Where's your friend, Squire? I need a song before you can pass. What in the fuck is going on there?
Oh my god. Like 4 people got bugged.
Holy shit.
Hold on, Granny.
Oh, God. All right, we got to go help him.
Hold on. Don't give up. Don't give up, fellow raiders.
How are we going to kill this thing? I got it, I got it. Get him, you get him up here. We're coming. Oh, shit.
No, Stas, don't give up.
You got defibs?
Call the X-Trail. Stas. Fellow raiders, fellow raiders, don't give up. Yes, Stas.
Don't give up, we got you.
I got you, sir. Get your friend. I'll call the X-Trail. Get in.
We're engaging brakes, get up here.
Oh, Jupiter Stas.
Get him up.
Holy fucking hell.
You guys got any biscuits? I'm a little hungry.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, heal yourselves up, brothers.
Yes, the fellow dragon has been slain.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Where are we being shot from? You fellow raiders, be safe out there. Remember, the clankers are our enemies.
Fucking tin skins.
Magnetic dampers activated. Nothing lost on the way.
All right, you guys go on. We're gonna help other raiders. Get on, get. Be safe, y'all. It's all good. He's up here. Oh, hang on now.
Not you, just hold on. Oh, fuck. Oh, you.
We'll get this thing killed for you. Whoa, doggy! Get it, get it, get it! There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're hunting it though. I'll give it to them. All right, now listen. I'm still gonna need a song and a little jig sung for me.
So this is the best I can do for you.
Give me.
It's some Hollywood dancing, you know. I'll get just right up.
Oh
on it.
yeah, I can
not
feel.
Not much of a singer.
Yeah. I need you to sing me a song, no partner.
Yay! This was a one-person dance.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
I gotta hide.
Sorry.
That's my grandma right there. She can dance with me.
Oh God. Charity work, then I'm for it.
Hey, listen. Now, we helped those raiders down there. We helped you get your goddamn surveyor. The least you can do is sing me a song with them purty lips.
I don't know any songs. I got stage fright. Why do you think I play video games, sir? I can do this. I can do this.
You got it.
I give you some bandages.
Let's go.
That's all I got. I'm sorry.
2 bandages?
Yeah. All I got. I'm sorry.
That ain't gonna fly, friend. I'm just fucking with you.
This,
I was gonna hop on.
I have this this grenade that I can give it to you active.
Are you gonna throw it on the ground and trigger it? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, no, you thought you were clever, didn't you? Yeah, I'm gonna stand right next to you. If you go down, I'm going down.
Very gracious.
All right, get on your way, you no-singing scallywags.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you, Dad.
I've always been a disappointment. It's what Dad kept telling me.
Yep, that's why they don't love you.
No.
As always, my name is Big Fry. I hope you guys enjoyed that little gameplay. Drop a comment down below with one game you think could realistically challenge the momentum that Arc Raiders has gained and is still gaining. Very curious to hear your guys' thoughts. And while you're down there, leave a like on the video, subscribe for more content just like this. If you guys are looking for a change of pace and you want to play something that's a little bit more slower, a little bit more tactical, check out My Game Transients that launched just over a month ago now on Steam. It's available for around $20. It not only supports me, it not only supports my dev team, but it gets you a solid game that harkens back to the games I played growing up, the Splinter Cells, the Rainbow Sixes, the Max Paynes. It's something that my team and I spent the last 3.5 years working on, and I would love for you to check it out. As always, my name is Big Fry, and I'll see you on the next one.